What is up, YouTube? We're back. It's been a minute since I posted for real. I'm back. I'm gonna be consistent. I'm gonna show you my journey of becoming, from broke to millionaire. You feel me? I'm not literally broke, but you know what I'm saying. Like I'm not up. So for me, going up to become a millionaire through trading and whatever business I do. But right now, I'm gonna focus on trading because I only trade. So if y'all new, do not forget to subscribe, like, and turn on post notifications. Also, follow me on my Instagrams in the description. Follow that because that's where I post all my trades. I post what I've learned and how I reflected and whatever comes my way through the journey. So let's get right to the video. As y'all can see by the title. I don't have a title yet, but I'm talking about how I was able to get my first payout within 5 months and what I've learned with trading. So let's get it. Now, trading, I'm gonna say the first four things that helped me when it came to trading was number one is God. Number two, I want to say changing my mentality from trying to make money fast to actually seeing trading as a business. Number three, my relationship with my girlfriend. I'm gonna be honest with you, she helped me mentally through it. And number four, I said number three, right? Number four, being consistent, staying consistent. Actually learning and reflecting with everything I do. Anytime I took a trade, I reflected why did I this trade not go my way, why I lost, basically journaling, right? But other than that, I'm gonna go right through what I went through to get my first payout within 5 months and whether or not it's possible. I know a lot of y'all gonna think that, I got my first payout, I'm just, yapping, yada, yada, yada. Man, in fact, let's just show the evidence before we start talking. So, 1 second, y'all. This is a raw video, by the way. Nothing's cut. It's just y'all gonna see whatever y'all gonna see for real. So, first, past 7 accounts, 5 months in. I don't know if y'all go on my Instagram, you can see my exact journey from day one. But past 7 accounts past 7 accounts within 5 months of trading. I did take a payout, to 2 payouts. It's not really showing, but let me just zoom in here. Can I just show you this? Like this is a. There you go. That's a wire from Top Step. You feel me? I have multiple of them. I have another one here, but that's clear. You feel me? That's clear. So y'all can't hate, and say I'm lying. And if y'all think I'm lying, again, go on my Instagram and check it out. But let's get right to the video. So the first thing, was really building a relationship with God. I feel like, whatever religion you are, having a connection with God is very important when it comes to self-control, emotionally controlling yourself, and just staying true to who you are. Number two, when it came to seeing this business. Now, trading was hard for me at first because I was just trying to get money. I was so focused on, trying to make 10K, trying to make 20K like how everybody was. Once I got rid of the mindset, trading got way easier. You know what I'm saying? If you don't got 40K, 50K in your bank account and you only got 1K, why are you worried about making 300? Why are you worried about making 10, 20K when you have only 1K in your bank account? I started like crazy, right? But you don't have that 40, 50K in your account. You only have 1K, $200, $300, but yet you're so worried about making big money when you don't even have big money in your account. You feel me? Focus on the little gains. You know what I'm saying? Focus on building capital. I'm building an actual system. I'm building an actual process. That's what I did. So I figured out first was how could I pass evals? You feel me? Because at the end of the day, if you can't pass your eval, you're never going to generally actually trade because evals is your test to become a trader. You feel me? To actually trade actual live money. It's not live money, but to trade, Top Steps money, take profits money, right? And actually get a payout. So when it came to passing evals, I found out that instead of, trying to actually trade, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 days to pass his account, I trade in a way where I'm trying to pass his account within two days, maybe 3 days. And that is by trading minis. I wait for an A+ setup, right? I trade ICT. If y'all know what ICT is, that's what I trade. I have a little things mixed in that I've seen the market do and that I like, that work with me. But I do trade, all my concepts are ICT, fair value gap, first position, fair value gap, breaker block, order block. What else do I really use? I use SMT. I use CSDs a lot. What else? I use the Power 3. Accumulation, manipulation, whatever way going to bias. I look at everything at once, and I compare NQ with ES with YM. So I compare a lot of things at once. But internal liquidity. I can ramble about different things I do, but I look at all these, at once. And it took me a while to learn all this within 5 months. But because I was hungry and I generally wanted to succeed with this, I was able to put all this knowledge so quick in my head, right? But also apply it and use it correctly. I didn't get all this knowledge and apply it and use it wrongly. So when I first started trading, right, I'm a little off topic. When I first started trading, I didn't want to be like everybody else. A lot of y'all watching this video, or a lot of y'all just in general trading, want to copy somebody. I got rid of that mindset. I'm not going to copy anybody, you feel me? I'm going to learn for myself. If I fail, I fail for myself, because at the end of the day, if you copy somebody or copy trading, you will never succeed, because let's say that person stops posting their trades, they stop streaming. How you going to trade? You know what I'm saying? You're going to rely on them. You feel me? You want to rely on yourself. So I started passing accounts within 3 days, 4 days with Top Steps. Top Step, I love Top Step, by the way. I started passing accounts in 3 days because I was trading minis. I was waiting for my A+ setup. I trade minis. I passed my account within 3 days, for example, right? And when I passed my account and it came to my actual trading, right? At first, starting off, when I did pass my accounts, I blew my accounts like within 3 days, 2 days, because I was trading minis. I still trade minis. I know a lot of y'all going, even on my Express accounts, I trade minis. A lot of y'all gonna be like, trade micros, whatever. The way I trade, minis work the best for me. Not micros. I mean, I could increase my micros. How many contracts I put in to get the same equivalent as a mini, and just sell my order at different TPs. But I still like minis better. I trade one mini. I don't trade 2-3 minis. I just trade one mini. I wait for my A+ setup, and then I would trade and go for 1K. I usually trade just to go for 1K, as my take profit. I don't trade a 1 to 3, 1 to 4. No, I just go for 1K a day. That's it, 1K, and I'm done. I don't come back to the markets or anything. If y'all go on my Instagram, y'all can see my videos. I post all my videos, so y'all can see them. I'm about to show y'all a video of me entering a trade, but I trade for 1K. And if I lose a trade, my stop loss was $500. So if I lose a trade, I lose 500, So that means I really have 4 days to lose back to back before my Express accounts are blown, But with that, it's helped me grow faster and also create a bigger buffer with my my drawdown. I came to find out that, with trading, everybody has a different model. Somebody might tell you this and that, but find what you like. And I think I found what I like, and it's been working for me so far. I was able to take, multiple payouts, able to pass accounts, and everything I do. I'm able to succeed in it, but not in a sense of where like I'm making, 40, 50K a month, but succeeding in small gains. If I do lose an account, I go back and reflect on it. If I do lose a trade, I go back and reflect on it. And these little things that I do, will help me. You have to want it. You have to look. Sorry for studying. You have to want to succeed. You have to want this to work out in order for it to work out. Because you won't go nowhere if you're just doing it to do it because you saw somebody else making $1 million off trading. You have to want it for yourself. And one thing I really say when it comes to trading, for me, like I locked in, like I didn't talk to nobody for real. I didn't go outside. I sat there just studying a whole bunch of different concepts and back testing and just figuring out what works for me. And once I finally got a little taste of what worked for me, I stuck to it. I stuck to it, and sometimes it failed, but I kept on going. Until you find your actual system that works for you. So after I found out how to pass funded accounts quick, I started trading on these Express accounts, and I kept my last Express account. I blew it this Friday because I broke one of my rules, which I call it gamble trading, but I lost a trade, and then I re-entered, lost that again, and then I re-entered and lost it again. Because at that point, once you lose one trade, you're mentally not the same anymore, because now you're trading to make back money. You know what I'm saying? Don't trade to make back money. You're never trading in a sense of you want to make that 50 to 40K a month. You're trading to take small gains, but also with its gains, you want to take knowledge from it. When you start trading with emotions, you lose your complete train of thought. Any trade you enter, you're not really entering with the same logic you would entering off a fresh, slate. So I started gambling. I blew my account. So I'm really working on not having the drive to sit there and be like, okay, I lost today. I lost 500. I want to make it back the same day. I'm gonna trade again. That's why I blew my accounts. But I did take a few payouts before that, so hit my account, and then I bought two funded accounts today. I made 700 and 700 in both accounts. I copy trade, so I made 700 in both of those. Hopefully I get funded within 3 days. I'm gonna be uploading every day, so this video is very raw. Like I'm just explaining like what I've been going through, kind of. So hopefully I do pass these funded accounts within 3 days. Go to the Express and keep uploading. Y'all will see my journey. Also, if y'all follow my Instagram, you'll see my journey. Now, another thing with trading that I have realized a lot that has helped me, get my first payout, that has helped me succeed with trading, was trading on a sole purpose of me building a foundation, a system that works. I'm not trading to make money. I'm trading to make a system that will guarantee me success. You feel me? I'm trading to understand it as a business. I'm trading to understand trading as it's me. I don't got nobody. You feel me? You want to really be independent with trading. Like it's good to network and learn different things, but at the end of the day, when it comes to generally trading, you want to be you and yourself, because you don't want to rely on people. Like the first 2 months, I'm not gonna lie to you, I was copy trading. Like I was not like legit copy trading, but I was copying somebody else, right? And man, I didn't learn nothing. I understood the concepts, I understood what he was looking at, but I never learned anything. Once I stopped that, I became successful. Like I didn't become successful the same day, you know what I'm saying? But over time, I actually saw growth for real. So don't copy trade people. Do not sit there and copy what somebody's doing. Do not sit there and follow what somebody's doing. Do not enter a Discord or mentorship to copy the person you're learning from. Enter a mentorship or Discord to learn. You know what I'm saying? Enter to actually genuinely know what you're doing for yourself. Not because you see TJR making $1 million, you want to copy his trades. You're not going to go anywhere. You feel me? Everybody has their own way of trading. Everybody says follow this, follow that, follow that. When I came to realize everybody has their own way of trading. People gamble trade. People sit there and trade 40 accounts in one day. People sit there and legit gamble and use, but they make money. It's different ways to make money with trading, but find which way works for you, and that's what I'm doing right now. And so far it's working for me. Even though I blew my account because of my psychology this week, I'm really working on growing my psychology, because it's one of the biggest parts of trading, psychology. I really believe that trading is like 95% psychology. It's not 90, it's like 95%, because everything you're doing is very emotional, bro. You see the money move, you start stressing, you see the candles come down, to your drawdown, right? It's sitting in drawdown, the whole entire trade. You're sitting there stressing, like, should I just close the trade? Should I just close the trade? You're going through so many emotions. It's like, you don't have anybody sit and tell you, oh yeah, the trade will go up, the trade will go your way. You don't have anybody sit there and tell you, this is the right entry. You don't have anybody but yourself. So everything you're seeing, it makes your body naturally get anxious, get nervous, start tweaking. So I'm really working on that. I've gotten way better at it, but I'm working to the point where I'm numb to it. I'm just in and out every morning, rather than, I'm in a little stressing and out, and it might take 10 years for me to lose that, but I'm working to get that, you feel me? So, after getting my first payout, I'm putting it back to buying more funded accounts. I'm gonna buy more evals with Top Step, and hopefully my plan is to have 5 accounts running again with Top Step, and then from there I want to consistently try to go. Once I have 5 accounts, I'm not gonna shoot for $1,000 days. I'm gonna shoot for $500. So I'm gonna make my TP, like on Top Step you can set an automatic TP and stop loss. I'm gonna put my TP at 500, and put my stop loss at 250, or I might keep it at 1,500, but I'm gonna see how it goes behind how I'm doing with trading. But that's my plan with trading, grow with it. I'm just times where I fail, but I'm gonna succeed at the end of the day. As long as I want to succeed, I will succeed. It don't matter if I fail 100 times. No matter what I do, as long as I genuinely want to do it and I'm doing it for me, I will succeed. So I really don't got anything else to say. I mean, I could ramble on a whole bunch of advice, but it's more about my journey right now. My next video, I will talk more about, how I trade, how I enter my entries, what makes me, go for a long or short. I will talk exactly about my concepts. I will talk about what I have seen the market do, and I will post actual trades. But other than that, I mean, this is just a little ramble about, how y'all can be successful too. Because I genuinely believe that if y'all want it, bro, y'all will succeed. You feel me? Don't sit there and feel like you'll fail. Don't sit there and feel like, bro, I lost my account, I blew my phone account, and I want to quit. Don't quit, bro. Stay consistent. Like I'm telling you, bro, if you stay consistent, I'm 5 months in. You feel me? I've already got a payout. there's people who've gotten payouts within the first month, first week, whatever they do. People go on their own time and their own journey. Do not sit there and rush your journey and try to copy somebody else's journey. Go with your own flow and get better at it by yourself. So, I know this is probably a bad video, to be honest with you. It was me rambling and stuff, and I know my girlfriend's gonna watch it and be like, it's a bad video because I'm rambling, but I just wanted to give, a little of a raw, honest mindset and what I've been through with trading so far. I love it. I'm gonna keep grinding on it, keep getting closer to God, keep getting closer, my relationship, my girlfriend. The reason why I say my girlfriend a lot, bro, is because she helped me a lot through this mentally, because there was points where I did feel like, damn, like I'm not going anywhere, but she sat there and guided me, through it. So I really give a lot of props to her. But other than that, I'm gonna grind on my mentality a lot. I'm gonna grind on controlling my emotions, and I'm gonna grind on just sitting there and actually generally, knowing what I'm doing, understanding the markets. Because at the end of the day, only you can understand the markets, If you choose to rely on somebody else, your understanding won't matter, because at the end of the day, when that person leaves, you're blank. You don't know what you're doing, you feel me? So sit there and actually generally learn trading for yourself. This video might get 100 views, might get 5 views. If y'all got any questions, comment the questions. If y'all, I promise y'all, if y'all follow my Instagram, just DM me. I respond to DMs. And this is the beginning of y'all seeing me go from generally, low to going to become a millionaire through trading and other businesses. I'm not gonna speak upon them because I'm not there yet, but when I do, y'all will see it. So this is my first real video, so we'll see where it goes. So today is Tuesday, May 30th. So we'll see how far, in life I get. I'm gonna try uploading, 2 videos a week, 1 video a week, what's going on. And I don't know if y'all like this video or not, but I think it's kind of a bad video, but I just wanted to keep stuff real. But don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on post notifications. And remember, get closer with God. No matter what religion you are, get closer with your God for real. But with me, I'm a Christian, and I will advocate Christianity. If y'all don't like it, y'all don't like it. But I really believe if y'all do grow a relationship with God and put your faith in Jesus and God and really grow, in spirit, you will succeed in a lot of things you do. If you make God the center, of everything you do, you will succeed. I promise you, you will succeed. And that's what I'm doing. And I promise you, I will be a testimony. I will become a standing testimony of how I made God the center of everything I did and how I became successful in today's world. But other than that, I'm going to catch y'all in the next video. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on post notifications. And peace out.